Yo, it's the MOSHOW Chicago, and we are back again, this time on another fantastic Saturday night that's corona-free in autumn. And if you haven't went outside today and got some of this great, cool air, go outside and get some. I promise you, it is great versus staying inside those dense walls, breathing in that horrible air. Go outside and get some air. If this is your first time watching the MOSHOW Chicago, I ask that you share the information with relatives, friends, co-workers, anyone that you come into contact with. It is a magnificent way to jumpstart your conversation. And this evening conversation, you all, just happens to be a very wanted one. That's right, you are wanted. Hassan Campbell is wanted by Chicago Mobsters. I'm going to say that again. Hassan Campbell is wanted in Chicago by Chicago Mobsters. And I'm not talking about old mobsters. I'm talking about young mobsters that do what? Bang, bang. That like to do what? Cut off people's TVs. And Hassan Campbell, you are asking to have your TV cut off right now. You are talking crazy to Chicago mobsters again. These young boys are not playing. Has anybody heard that phone conversation and FBGD Duck's mom and all of that good stuff? And then when you got on the phone, you started to choke up. You started to choke up and started to bring out the fact that you're not trying to rehash anything. You rehash things when you open your big mouth. Now, did he do that for views? Because these people are not doing it for views. They do it for sport. They do it for sport, man. You're a gangster in New York. These young boys will come and pull up on you and cut off your TV. Is that what you want? You talk about this lady's son again, and then you talk about FBG Duck's mom, and you say that she was a bad mother, how she let her children die, and that how his father should have poured out, you know what I'm saying? How she did a horrible job mothering. Why would you even bring that back up again? Why would you say something like that? Huh? Now you're running scared. Has anybody seen Hassan Campbell lately? Has anybody seen Hassan Campbell lately? He's been very quiet, like a church mouse. Granted, Hassan Campbell, you give out great information to new YouTubers and whatnot, but at the same token, you're asking to get your curtains closed, cut your TV off. Keep talking. Those young boys are going to pull up on you. And when they pull up on you, what are you going to do? You keep saying that, man, when they come, you know, you prepared and this and that. Now you're running scared. You are a family man. You are not a gangster anymore. Supposedly, you know, I don't know. But either way, you have family, right? You have little children that you raising. Speaking of children, look how your children come out. Don't you have a son that's homosexual, that's transsexual, that's turning dates? Don't you have a son like that? Huh? How did he turn out like that? Did you make your son a fruity tootie, a sugar booty? Did you do that to your son? See, I'm just saying. Huh? Then you got the other children, as you would tell people they're mentally challenged. If you got mentally challenged children, how can you talk about other people's children and one of your children, one of your child children, you know, is a sugar booty? I don't understand it. And you keep talking about how rappers disrespect the dead. Are you not disrespecting the dead? Are you not disrespecting the mother of the dead? Huh? And you talk about how all of those people ran up in her, you know, how she gave up the box to everybody, and you you basically called the lady a hoe. And then when you get on the phone, you want to choke up. Chicago is looking for you, man. Them people is looking for you. JoJo Capone ain't gonna be able to stop them when they come for you. You act like people don't know where you live at, man. Even you said that people know where you live at. You say that it's You know, people can find out, you know, Earth, Google, all that stuff, man, if anybody really wanted to know. But you doing this, man. Are you doing it for views? Is this like a fake beef, you know, a YouTube fake? No, these young boys is not playing with you. And they got you choking on the phone. You choking on the phone. You know exactly what you said. How could you endanger the life of your children? How could you endanger the life of your wife? Huh? Oh, you think it's a joke? I'm just saying. You think it's a joke? That's why you've been quiet. That's why you've been quiet. And had you been quiet and moved right along with your normal conversation versus disgracing the dead, being a hypocrite to that which you bring to the people and telling them to stop disrespecting the dead. You're disrespecting the dead continuously. Is the views worth your life? Is the views worth your life? You say that you lose a lot of money doing lives. You're always talking about how much money you losing, how much money you losing. But then you're always popping out, you know, hundreds, you know, wads of cash. But it's costing you money to do lives. It's gonna cost you your life if you don't shut up. Yeah. Nobody seen you. Bronx River. Ain't nobody seen you. You're hiding. You are a wanted man in the CHICAGO. Not that you will ever come, but they just may come to you. And you're bringing them to you with your mouth. With your mouth. And I'm sure that your wife has gotten on you about that. I'm sure that your wife has gotten on you about that because you are endangering the safety of your children, endangering the safety of your family. And even if they don't come to your house, you still got to come outside. Now you got to come outside with the hammer. Now you got to come outside with the hammer. If people love you, why would you want to go outside like that? Huh? You are afraid for your life right now, Hassan Campbell. You are afraid for your life right now, and you should be. You should have left it alone. But I guess you gave the YouTube viewers what they wanted. Sad. Sad. But like I said, you give out great information for new YouTubers. I appreciate that. But what you're doing, or what you did do, was wrong. Now you got a whole city that want to do something to you. You got to come outside sometime. Sad. What do you all think? Do you all think that Hassan Campbell was wrong for disrespecting the dead and rehashing the situation with FBGD Duck? Does anybody think that Hassan Campbell was right, or do you think he was wrong? And if he was wrong, do you think that those young guys are capable of coming to get him? Because if you don't think so, I know so. I'm from Chicago. Put that in your Rolodex and smoke it. It's your brother, the THEMOSHOW Chicago. Leave your comments in the comment section. And if you haven't done so already, by all means, press the subscribe button and view the videos below. And speaking of videos below, how have you all been enjoying the Slam Fest? That's for you all. Peace out.
Soon, still wood, old western style guns at high noon. Mobs and silverbacks, clones with killer props. So if you ever try live, I'ma send them at you. I'ma let the 38 sneeze from your head to your T. You found sick like me.